Awesome. Robin. Yay, yay, yay. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I am doing fabulous. How are you?
Oh, you've been managing to get out and about with your with the snow problems you've had?
30 inches of it's almost gone already, except
Really?
there's like icebergs because right, but it's been like yesterday was 50, which
Mm-hmm.
doesn't sound hot, but that's hot for here. So it knocked it right down. And I actually I saw people cleaning their roofs off when we got the 30 inches, and I thought they don't need to do that because it's too late in the season. And sure enough, it's off the roof already. It's good, melted
You
right
might
off.
have more coming. I know we just left a storm that's coming your way.
Oh, well, don't worry. We usually get snow right through April, so
Oh,
I am not surprised. Hey,
yeah,
did you?
I remember that from being in New York. Very
Yeah.
pretty.
And the oh, and I like the
Yes.
ring. Oh, I got
I
the whole
got one
thing.
ordered. Yep.
Oh, I like the whole set.
Yep.
I like those big signature pieces things.
Yeah, they kind of pop out a little bit more. Oh, that's my tea. I like your new page, your header or whatever.
Oh, oh, good.
Yeah, it looks
I
really good. The new picture is really nice.
I thought it might be too much with two pictures, but I was
No,
trying.
no.
Oh,
Actually, it
good,
looks really good.
because I have one. They're two different of the same. It was that photo shoot in Denver. I went
Mm-hmm.
out there for that business conference, and they had. I knew she was going to be there, so I brought clothes for the headshots, and
Yeah.
they had a package deal for the headshot. So I got 5 shots, and I've only used 2 of them so far.
Yeah, that picture is really good. It's a
Oh,
really
I
good
like it
picture.
too. Yeah,
Got the
I like.
darker blue hair too.
Yes, right.
Or it looks darker in the picture.
It's the lighting always is
It's the
and,
lighting, yeah.
and plus I think I had it done just before I went out there. So, but yeah, no, I knew I was going to have them done. I haven't had professional headshots. I don't even remember the last time I had some done. And of course, Mr. West has professional headshots. And not that I'm competitive in any way, but if he has something done, I want to have
No, of course not.
right. But it he did do a graphic about something else, the video series, and he used his headshot, and my headshot looks perfect in that it balances it. So if I hadn't had those done, I would have had some weird shot on my side. So I'm glad that worked out. My headshot kind of is in the same angle as his, so it looks one of them, so it looks right. When you're doing graphics, sometimes it looks better if they're equal or
Nice.
even, kind of
Yeah.
even. Yeah.
No, I agree. It does. Yeah. So
So
you have
hey,
another road show you're getting ready to go to, or?
no, I haven't got anything now till the convention down in DC.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to that. I got a lot of catching up to do from when I was gone already.
Tell me about it.
Right. Yeah, you too, I'm sure. So how's Mr. Ron?
He is on an airplane back home from Germany. He was just in Norway. So he should be
Oh,
home about 8 or 9 tonight.
whoa.
Yeah. Yep. Back to traveling.
Wow. That a fast one for him? Fast trip?
No, he actually left on a Saturday because normally he doesn't leave on a weekend. He usually he'll like to take a red eye Sunday night. But since he had to be in Norway and it was such a long trip, in order to be there for their Monday morning, he had to leave Saturday night.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Anton was here this past week, so he left on Sunday and he drove back to Arizona, which is like 10-hour drive.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So had some travel. We had some company this past week, and now I'm just cleaning up after. Yeah. My son is 24 years old. I shouldn't have to be doing that, but
Oh,
I
no.
always am afraid to go in that room after he's gone.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Wasn't too bad this time.
Yeah, I just got done trying to re-clean my garage because the kid spray painted his car in my garage while I was
In the
gone
garage.
in the garage.
Well, I couldn't really do it outside, but
Right. But
I hope
spray
your car
paint.
wasn't anywhere around when he did that.
No, he didn't get any on my van. I think
Wow.
he was afraid of that. Yeah, which
I'm
rightly so.
I'm surprised. Did he move it outside or anything or
And he left a big mess of stuff, but I think I got it back wrangled. So yeah. I totally
always fun.
understand what you're saying. Yeah,
Always
this matter of
fun.
fact, this is gonna be the first time in a long time I'm here in the house alone for 2 nights because
Oh wow.
he's at some chorus festival down in Connecticut. And
Oh.
it was so funny. The school is like, um, the parents have to go to the concert. Not that we wouldn't anyway. It's just the way they worded it. It's like we're busing them down, but no, we're not busing them back. So
Huh?
you shall pick them up at the end
You
of the.
have to go down to where the concert's at and pick them up?
Yep, it's two
Hmm.
hours each way.
Oh
But
wow.
I mean I would have gone and watched the concert anyway. So I guess
Right.
it was the way they worded it was a little funny though. It was like, thank you.
We're
What am
gonna
I
take them
saying?
down, but if you don't come to concert, they're not coming back.
That was pretty much it. I thought that was an interesting, yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
the worder of the letter had taken any diplomacy courses. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. I would have gone, on that one. Do I
Right.
go pick him
I
up or do I have a couple more days?
till he makes his way back, right?
Right.
Well, I mean, well, I
I
want
haven't seen any of that lately on a highway, with the thumb out. You used
no,
to see it
yeah,
all the time back when I was a teenager, but I don't ever
yeah,
see that anymore.
yeah. They'd be afraid of getting picked up by a serial killer. That's it.
These
Yeah.
days, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I heard when I see a meme about that, that was really funny. You pick up a serial, no, you pick up somebody and they say, I'm glad, I hope you're not a serial killer. And you say, well, wouldn't that be a coincidence? Two serial killers in the two
Yeah, I
serial
got
killers
it.
in a car. Yeah, yeah, that would be bad. Anyway, let's do some send out card stuff since we're recording this for our friends and family. What I wanted to start with, if you don't mind, is I had some returns, which is normal and necessary to clean my list since my list has almost, I think I'm 9,800, I'm almost at 10,000. And so I get returns every day. And the fact that
Oh,
I send
I
out,
I do get a couple,
yeah, well,
not
I
every
send
day.
out 450 a month. So
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get even a percent of that would be more than this is. So
Yeah.
I tend to get some back every day, but it's easy to fix, take them out. So let's take a couple of these out. These are all ones that are just going to get taken out. Now I do look at them. These are all birthday ones. Oh no, this was a welcome one. So let's do that
Mm.
one first. The address wasn't right, evidently.
Oh,
So sometimes when the company offers a free sign up, people put in fake names and stuff because there's
you
no,
notice that too, huh?
oh, absolutely. That's not just this company, that's all companies.
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm
I'm
over
not
there
sure.
doing that and you're right. Because Chrome works better for send out cards, so that's a separate thing. Okay, so click on
Hmm.
contacts right here.
Hmm.
And then I usually search by zip code just because it's faster.
Hmm.
38553, but you can search by anything. And this particular return is of a welcome card for my Avon team.
Hmm.
So what I usually do, and this is actually card number 2. So she's still in the system. So card number 1 didn't get returned somehow, but I'm going to check it and look at history to make sure they've all been fulfilled. Fulfilled, yes. So I can't stop any of these from going.
But
Okay.
that does have a different address on that. No, wait, that is the same.
No,
Okay.
that's all the same. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
all the same. So these all went to the same and they're going to all eventually come back. But if like if this is a series of three and it's a campaign, so they got mailed a week apart. So if, for example, I got number one back and three hadn't been sent yet, I could stop it from going. But these
Right.
have all been fulfilled, so that's not a possibility. So let's go back to just taking her out because I don't
Was
want
that
her.
the card you got back? Was that the very first in the 3 series?
No, it was the second one. So either the
And you
first,
didn't get the first one back or?
no, but that's not unusual with the postal service.
Mm.
So now I'm just going to delete her so she's not an active person.
Oh,
There you go. That's it. So that way I won't send her anything else by mistake.
but you don't know though that it wasn't the postal service doing something wrong. If you didn't get the third one back, then
No, I
maybe
believe
it's
them when
still
I'm not
good
getting them
and it
back.
was there was their mishap why it didn't get delivered.
That is very, that's unusual.
Oh, okay.
It's more likely that the address was wrong, especially the fact that it was a new Avon rep.
Okay.
That happens so frequently that I don't even bother to, yeah. I don't play
Okay.
out the scenarios. Um, I think you're more of an analyzer than me. If they send it back
Maybe.
and say it's no good, I'm deleting it. It's no good. I'm not playing
Okay.
out any scenarios. I'm not thinking what it possibly could be. I'm thinking it came back. I'm not going to waste my time.
So do you personalize your card so that like it has their name or something on it, or
Yep.
can you reuse it and put it in an envelope and send it to somebody else?
Oh, no, but I can't because it has their name on the back.
Got it.
But I could
Right.
use it for example of what to do or something if I wanted. But I get so many back, it's not, it's no, I say no skin off my knee there.
Right, right.
Yeah. I think it's just when you do a big volume, you expect to get a percent back. So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't, it's nothing but a task to get done. You know what I mean? I think of it as money well spent because it cleaned my list. She's off of it now. So, so I
One
won't send,
down.
right. Well, I won't send her anything again because the address is no good. So let's just do the others quick. 01602, and it's Katrina Barnett. This one is a birthday card, so it's definitely just a delete situation. Click the box, do delete, and she's gone. Easy
Wow,
as that.
okay.
Easy as that. And here's another one. This one was a mistake on my part because I have two addresses for him. I know I do. And let's see here. And this one is no good. I have another address for him in Florida. That's why I put the zip code in. So I'm going to delete this one. He used to live here. Oh, you know what? I should make sure I get his birthday because I obviously have the birthday on the wrong one. So let's do that. Okay, so Jeff Reynolds. He actually used to work for Avon. Uh,
Hmm.
oh, I wonder why I have his birthday different.
Hmm.
6/28.
Same person? One is Jeff, one is
Yes.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, this is the same person though. So let
Okay.
that bears some interesting information. Let's go here and see what Facebook says his birthday is. Um, if he's got it, he maybe doesn't have it on his thing. Uh, oh, June 28th. So somehow I had February 18th for no reason.
Hmm.
So the June 28th is correct. Okay, so June 28th is correct. So this is wrong anyway, and now I'm going to delete it.
Yeah, it says he lives in
Hey.
Florida.
Yeah, he definitely lives in Florida now. I don't know how that one was on there and wrong, but it definitely
Hmm.
was the same guy. Okay, so I got one more to go.
I do
840.
find as I'm doing birthday ones though for Avon, that even in the anniversary ones, I do check it against what I have in there because over the last couple of years with the pandemic, so many people have moved. I want to make
Right.
sure that I have the current one. I
Right.
just can't go with what I have in my address book with them anyway.
Okay, this one could have been, I sent her something and she already had been deleted. Ittany. Well, that's going to bring up so many, but her first name begins with A. So this one I got back, but it's not bringing up her name or her zip code. Yeah, she's already been deleted somehow. So I sent her
Hmm.
something previous to this and she was deleted. So that's okay. I don't have to do anything for that one.
Was that one
Yay.
you had auto generated to go out at a certain time or?
No, that was a birthday one. So I
Oh,
made it go out, but it could have been that she had a birthday. Um, it could have been that she had a birthday right after joining as a rep. And that's how she doesn't, whoop. Well, what happened? That's how she got a card back that I already took her out. It could have been something like that. And actually, I got a card I wanted to open here. Oh, here it is from Peg. Hopefully, it's not. This is Peg Duchesne who sent out cards in sent out cards too. She's not. We're not in each other's downline. We're just buddies. Oh, this is cute. This was from when I ran for office. Oh, and the card says just because. That's cute. When I ran from, I posted this on Facebook.
I remember
And
that one.
yeah, that was a parade that I was in with Smokey Bear. And it says, oh, remember, only you can prevent forest fires just because. That's cute. That's cute. Thank you, Peg, in case you watch the replay. That's awesome. Um, and the one I wanted to do yesterday, this is going to be a funny one. Okay. Um, yesterday on the Bob Berg Zoom call, before we went live, Bob and Jeff sang the theme song to Green Acres. just,
Really?
just to prove that they knew the words. I guess it was because they were talking about, yes, we remember the words to the old shows. So they
I have to
both
remember
sang
if I remember it. It's
in
been a long
unison.
time. I used to know it.
Oh, it's funny.
I'm not
So
singing it though.
I wanted, because I've got both their address, I want to send them a card. So this isn't something I would normally do because that was a prompting to send them a card over it. So let's see what I would normally do for that. I would go to Google search and get a screenshot of Green Acres.
Mm-hmm.
There's TV show. So I would do Green Acres TV show and then images. And then we'll just get one that's
Oh, I like
either
the one with that one. Mm-hmm.
that one. Yeah, that one. I just
With
want
the
to either
pitchfork.
that one
That's
or
what you
this one
think
with
of.
the whole cast. Which do you think? This one because
I don't
that's
know.
when
The
they sing.
pitchfork's the one when you think of the theme song.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what
Mhm.
they show that during that.
So all I did was right click on that and I can save image.
Mhm.
Hopefully it'll let me save it here. Yep, there we go.
Oh,
So
nice.
now I'm gonna, and what I did was during that show, I screenshot the group. And so I'm going to go back to screenshots and put that on the other side so they remember what happened that time. Uh, so down here is the screenshot of all of us during the, see, we're all there and they're singing Green Acres. Right. So I'm gonna, and you can't tell they're singing, but that's what was happening here. And then I'm gonna crop it down so that I just have the group singing, and then I can put that on the card and send it to both Bob and Jeff.
You know what might be another cute thing is you
What?
can find lyrics to songs and then they
Oh,
give it to you in paragraph and just put the lyrics on with it.
oh, that's a perfect idea. So let's go get that next. That's beautiful. Okay, so we'll go back to Google and then we want Green Acres song lyrics.
Mhm.
and then images because hopefully somebody's wrote them out.
There you go.
Is it this one?
Yeah, the place for me, farm living is the life for me.
Let's see.
And then you scroll down on that other one.
Well, you can't scroll down. It's not a scrollable one.
Oh, that other one, you
So we're
can't scroll
looking for
down
one that
in.
has more. We're looking for one that has
It
more of
has
the
the whole
word.
thing.
Yeah.
What about that first one up there on the very left? Is that the lyrics?
Let's see.
Yeah, it is. That's the whole thing. Green Acres, we are
There, that
there.
is it. Yeah, that's
There's
it.
the whole
Okay.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let's save that. Save image as. There we go.
And it's a JPEG, right?
Yay! Oh, I'm glad you thought of that. That added something to this project. Thank you so much. Okay. So here we go. So now we're going to go in here. So now we've got the zoom shot and we've got two so let's see here. Um let's do create your own, build your own, and this way so that we could put two of them side by side and customize. I usually do flat cards, so let's do that. So that way it's not that involved. Okay. And it'll just be cute. Uh, and I'll just put something like thank you for the serenade or something. They'll know what I meant. So I'll put, we want a layout that's got two pictures together, which is this one. And let's put the image here of the two of them because that'll fit there. Yeah, I can even make that a little bit. And then put the words over here. How about that?
All fits.
Okay, and then the background we want to do green. How about that?
Yeah.
And then on the back, what I'll do is do this and then put the one where it's a big box like that, but then I can just put a text back here. So I'll do the image of the Zoom call. And that's under
So
screenshots.
I've never sent a flat card. So they send that in an envelope too?
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
in an envelope.
Okay.
So here's this, but I gotta make it smaller to fit all the people.
You
There
could
we
also do like for Christmas cards with a flat card, right?
Oh yeah, you could do anything you want with the flat card. I just use it a lot because it's quick and easy. You only have to design two panels. For something like
Yeah.
an espionage, I
Yeah.
tend to go with the flat card
Okay.
because then if they want to save it, they can save it. And it's easier than saving a two panel. You know what I mean? They're just saving a flat
Yeah.
card. It's almost like a postcard, just in an envelope.
Right. Okay. That's why I was wondering. But it's not a postcard because they do put an envelope.
The serenade. Oh, okay. Siri. No, what am I saying? Alexa, how to spell serenade?
Serenade is spelled Serenade. Do you want that one more time?
No, thank you.
You're so welcome.
I,
The kindness really gives me a charge.
I never had her say that before. She said, "You're so welcome. Your kindness really gives me a charge." Yeah, I hadn't heard that before. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that in Apple, homemade
I like
Apple.
that font. Yeah. I use
Yeah,
that a lot.
yeah. And I think I wanna make
It
it
kind of looks like you actually wrote it.
yeah, and that's actually looks like my handwriting even.
I
So
haven't
that
gotten around to doing my handwriting font yet. I used to have
oh
it on my other account and I haven't done a new one yet.
my
It's on my list of
handwriting
things to do.
font is in not this is cursive and my cursive looks like this, so I just
It
use this one.
does.
But my actual handwriting font is not in cursive, it's in printing. So yeah, I just, yeah, use this instead. So I'm going to make that white just because I'm going to put a dark background because I like doing that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to make that white and it's going to disappear. And then
Right.
I'm going to put the background and I'm going to do blue because I'm all about the blue all the time. Oh, that's a weird blue. Weird, weird. Okay, there we go. There.
Straight up. There you
Yeah.
go.
I think that's good though, right? Yay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yay. And this actually looks better. It's not showing the top. There's the top. Okay. So the whole card looks like this with the words and then thank you for the serenade.
That looks great.
Isn't that
Mhm.
cute?
Mm-hmm.
And there's Jeff and there's Bob. They were the ones singing, so that was fun. Okay, check out. So they'll both get a kick out of this. And this is something I don't show enough. I wanted to make sure I added you can send one card to more than one person. And actually, you can send one card to 50 people. So you just put them in separate, that's all. So I'm going to find him first, and then you just erase it, and then you put the other one.
Oh,
Mhm.
And now,
okay.
as long as you left the box checked, it'll show two of them. Now, these are going to be system sends because I did that though.
Right,
So they're not going to be included in my subscription. But
right,
for me, it's worth it to do that sometimes because the time it would spend to do this over again would eat up the $1 it's going to cost me because it's $1 of a system send.
right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So ready to send because that's the card. I always look back. That's the card I wanted. Yep. Those are the two people I wanted to go to. Yep. Ready to send. And so all I'm paying, it's eating up two of my system sends, which I get 250 a month, and
Mm,
then just the postage. So a dollar
mhm.
26 to send those two cards is fine with me. That is cheaper than me sitting there doing it over again. And then send, and those two gentlemen are going to get that card.
Yeah, I like the new little thing they came up with, the new little birdie thing there that they've had for a few
Cute.
weeks now, yeah.
Yeah, that is so cute.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for doing that one with me because you added the lyrics. That was a great idea.
Yeah.
They'll get a
Yeah,
card. They'll
it
get a
looked
card.
good.
Yeah, Donna liked that too. Did you like that, Donna?
Yes, yes, that was good. That was really good.
Oh, yeah, that you should have seen the two of them singing it. It was hilarious. But that's the perfect thing is when something unusual happens like that. Right away, I thought I'm going to send this on a card right away because I knew I could go get a screenshot of the Green Acres people. I knew I could do that because that would definitely be online. So I didn't think about the lyrics, so that's perfect. And I took a screenshot as soon as I thought of the idea. So I think the gist of this is when you're going about your regular day, always be having it in your mind. Ooh, wait a minute, this could be a picture right here. This could be a card. They would get a kick out of this. And because I think both Bob and Jeff will get a kick out of that. And likely probably say something on next week's Zoom about it. It'd be funny because we all thought it was funny they were singing it. But that'll work for like if you're watching somebody do a presentation online or you're on a Zoom conference call or um, lots of times I'll do that when I want to meet the host or want to meet one of the people. I'll watch one of their Zooms and then screenshot it, send it to them, look up their address on white pages, and that's something unusual they wouldn't get all the
So do
time.
you have to be the host to be able to take a screenshot of a Zoom?
Nope, nope.
Oh, okay.
I can take a screenshot of this Zoom right now. You and I just took a screenshot. So
Okay.
anybody can do that. And you can even, like if I just took this screenshot that we just
Mhm.
did, I could narrow it down just to be your picture or just my
Ah,
picture. I've actually, when I was stuck, used a screenshot of myself from one of the shows we did as a headshot when I didn't have those headshots.
oh, okay.
I just kept watching till I was smiling in one of the screenshots. I just
Right.
took a bunch of screenshots until I caught a good thing and used it. So when I'm doing the I almost always send like when I'm doing a show with Jeff, he makes a little fun of this, but I send him a card every time. So every week he's getting a thank you card about doing the show with me because he
Mm,
doesn't have to do that. And that's my way of thinking. He's given up his time to do that with me. He doesn't have to do that. He's actually writing another book with someone else now. So And he told me from the beginning, it's not that he's moving on, but he's moving on. I mean, he's got other projects to go with. So for him to give up time every week to do that show with me, he doesn't have to do that. So I send him a card every time. What were you going
Did
to
you
say?
get up to your 100 views on Amazon yet?
The 100 reviews, no, we're at
Reviews,
52.
sorry.
52. Yeah, it
52.
it takes a while. We actually are making progress though. I think we had 7 in March so far. We only had 2 in January and 2 in February. So the
Well,
campaign
it's
is
probably a
working.
good idea to just repost that now and then.
Oh yes, yeah. I was just
Yeah.
waiting for two people posted reviews yesterday, and I was waiting for the number to go up to re-put it out.
Yeah, the first one I reposted, I got an email saying that I didn't go by their guidelines. So apparently I was saying that this gives advice that you should listen to or something. I don't remember what it was, but it's like, oh, okay, I guess I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know
So
what.
I
Yeah,
just changed it a little bit.
sometimes that they're picky and I don't even know why. I
Yeah.
don't know. Oh, you know what I want to tell you guys? Okay, so SendOutCards came out with this thing where if you're a certified coach, which I am a certified coach because I went to the thing in Salt Lake,
Mhm.
they surprised us by giving the class and certifying all of us out there that day. So I'm a certified coach with them. Because of that, um, I get free passes for their upcoming thing Saturday, and I get 3 of them. So if any of you guys want to go to that, I can give you one of those free passes. Peg
I think
Duchesne's
I
going to be
did get an
there.
email about their thing coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, you won't have to pay if you use my free pass if you want to go to it. It made me think of you when you popped in, Maureen, is how I thought of it because I thought you might want to do it. But it's just hit me up if if you don't want to say something here, hit me up in Messenger and I'll get the pass for you. I can't go Saturday because I've got to go down and get the kid in Connecticut at that thing, right? But normally I would go to that. It's a Zoom and I think it's 3 hours and it's followed by an opportunity meeting that anyone can go to. So if you
Oh, okay.
happen to have someone looking at the business or something, they can go to that. But the free thing is worth going to, even if you're paying, because it's Cody. Cody Bateman is the one that's doing the speaking, and he tells his story. And I don't know if he'll tell all the stories, but the tennis ball story with the dog, I could tell his story now, I think. I'm pretty sure about his brother and why they started Send Out Cards and all that stuff. And that's a wicked inspiring story. But he's a
Mhm.
really good teacher. So he's one of the ones that's presenting. They'll probably have Jordan Adler too. That would be my guess. Jordan's their number one money earner. He usually does speak at stuff like that.
Mm.
So
Probably Callie.
and Callie, yep. Callie Teagarden she was a rep and now she works for corporate. I think she's still a rep, but I don't know how they're doing that.
I love that last name, Tea Garden.
Teagarden, yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I wish I had a cool name like that, really.
that is a cool name.
So what's up with you, Maureen?
Oh, I was on another Zoom and it was supposed to end at 10, but it went until 10:30.
Mm.
So actually it was my marketing course that I take
Oh, nice.
and she actually not it has nothing to do with send out cards, it has to do with the other business. But the one thing I've been struggling with is she feels that we should sell to everybody, but actually have an ideal client
Yeah.
who we talk to, we market to and everything. And for the last year and a half, I've really, really been struggling with that. So I finally asked the question because she had office hours. She calls it office hours. And I asked about it and she said, okay, so tell me the 3 things you like to use from your company. And I said, well, I like their jewelry. I like obviously the skin so soft. And I love their facial. And she says, there you go. There's your ideal client. And my face just went, because here I've been struggling with this because
Oh, you
our
thought she was looking for
clientele,
something different? You
yeah,
thought
because
she
our
was,
clientele is passing on, and I'm struggling to try to get the new generation who's never heard of us or doesn't think we're
but
still around.
she's saying you don't have to be that analytical. It's
No,
just about the products you like. those are the ones
Exactly.
they'll like. Other people
Yes,
will like. Yeah,
other
that's
people will
perfect.
like. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just it never dawned on me like that because I was like, you know what? I need to I need to sell the clothes. I need to sell the makeup. I need to do this. I need to do that. I don't wear makeup. How can I sell the makeup?
Well, know that you don't necessarily need to get younger people. There is old people, they still have money.
Exactly.
They still want to buy. You
Exactly.
don't care.
And I just never really thought. I just thought that I kept my older clientele, but sadly our clientele is passing on. And okay, how do I get the new, our age clientele?
Yeah.
Because, and it was just like, it was and somebody actually said in the comments, what a light bulb face, because it was literally, and here I've been making it so complicated.
So let me see if I understand what you understand though. Make sure I get
Okay,
what you're getting. So she's saying it doesn't really matter what the company needs. You focus on selling the products you like to other people who like the same shit you like,
that's basically it. So
except without the swear.
yeah, so like I use the collagen, powder collagen every morning in my tea.
Oh,
Make
nice.
a reel about that. Make a reel about
Yes, yes, that's awesome. Because
I
you don't
use
really care who's buying from you as long as people are buying from you.
exactly.
And sell the stuff that you have some experience
And
with.
it goes back to what you say.
Yeah.
Does You will only be successful if people know what you do.
You'll
So
be
if
successful at anything if enough people know what you
people know
do.
what you do. So if
Perfect.
somebody
Yeah.
sees my reel about the collagen and they're like, oh, I need blah, blah, blah.
And you really don't care if they're 89 or 12. You just want to
Exactly.
sell, yeah, what your heart's interested in. By the way,
Yes.
did you see this? Oh my God.
Oh, look at this. That's beautiful. And I don't know if you can see it. I got the pink, the pink.
Oh, I've got that one too. I like that one
Isn't
too.
that
Pretty.
pretty?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only thing, and that's that, not being negative, but that's bracelet. I can't wear the bracelet.
Neither can I.
Yeah, this one I can though. This
I
was,
tried to wear one of those bracelets and pop the stone out of the middle, just
oh,
trying to
this
put it
one?
on.
This one?
No, not that
The
one. It
pink one.
was
The pink one?
one, yeah, that matched that ring. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that pink one, for some reason, they made the bracelet small, but this one isn't.
they did. Yeah, I like the stretchy ones. Yeah,
Yeah, this one's good.
because I
But
tried to put it on, it just popped out one of
Thank
the
you.
stones by trying to do that.
yeah, that one
So,
was
Wow.
too small for me somehow. They
and
almost,
now that they charge us to send back returns, it's not worth it for me to return it.
right. But I like this one. This is awesome.
That's
I
That
like
great.
is very pretty.
these are like 3D,
Yeah.
the flowers on this and this and yes, I like, and you tell I really like this one. I've got to start doing reels of the jewelry too, because that's absolutely awesome. I
Oh,
love the
Mhm.
jewelry.
well, I made a private Facebook account that I am the only person in. And I do, and I'm starting to practice doing lives and stuff, not lives, but doing videos and stuff,
Yeah.
and just posting them in that group so I could go back and look at them and see. And the other day I did a practice one and I didn't have everything laid out. So literally there was like minutes of complete silence. I was like, okay, now I know what I need to do. So yeah, it was quite interesting. I know
You
it's
can do
way
that
off
on
topic.
you can do that on your regular Facebook
Yeah.
account and just edit the privacy and private. And when you go back and change it for something else, it doesn't change that one. It stays private until
Oh,
you edit that one. Because I
I did
use
not.
that, I keep things on private a lot. Because when I'm scrolling through Facebook, if I wanna keep something, I share it to myself. And I just, then that way it stays private. And just remind myself, because if you go back and you try and find, well, where did this post come from? Or where was this that I saw that? You could spend forever trying to remember who it was that actually posted it, let alone trying to find it on their site. So if I find something I might be interested in, like either saying buying or a picture for the future, I just save it to I just send it to myself.
That's a great
I
idea.
post it, but it goes private.
Jason. Hey, Jason.
Hey,
How are
Jason,
you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Jason,
Fabulous.
Jason, I have a question for you. Are you the one that does the secret grab bags really, really well?
Um, I guess not. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay. I can't remember who Molly said it was that does them.
Oh,
See, something like that, I would have sent to myself. I would have posted it to myself so that I could find it later on.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you, Robin.
Mhm.
I will do that.
my
I
my
know
only
I went
thought.
way off topic, but I'm sorry.
No, you're not. My only thought here, Maureen, though, is when you're telling me this is, um, instead of practicing and having it private and stuff, why not just post it and get better over time? So what if it's, do you know some of the stuff, this may sound counterintuitive, but some of the stuff I've got the most social interaction with on my Facebook was mess up stuff. Stuff that I messed up and didn't do that well, or I didn't think I did that well. And people like that the best. And it's counterintuitive, but it's not packaged. I think people don't want packaged anymore. So the better you get, the actual lower you get viewer. People want to see you just
I
being
think you're
raw.
probably right, yeah.
Yeah,
You know
people
what I mean?
like that gentleman said the other night that I think it was Robert, that stuff that we're gonna do Monday, they want authentic. People want
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
They want authentic you. So if they see, so yeah, so that's a
So
great idea too.
just the raw you. If you have points where you're not, don't know what you're doing, that's okay.
Yeah,
Because I think people see themselves in you when you do that. They, oh, I would be like that if I was doing this too. And they can relate. And so they feel empathy for you and don't mind if you have like dead air there for a minute.
yeah, that
You know?
makes sense. Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm more likely to click off of something if someone has like a really well rehearsed and it just keeps going. It's just like, okay, well, this is very generic. I'm more likely to click off of that. So yeah, there's a lot to be said for that.
You know, I
Just
drive
what I
crazy with
do.
that is Jeff. I drive him a little crazy with that because I don't prepare for our show at all. And he actually has something, usually he has I didn't know this either. He has like an agenda that we're following that I wasn't unaware of until like right weeks in. And he said, "Oh yeah, I've been doing that the whole time." Because one time I noticed him steering me back to a conversation, and then when we get off the call, I went, "Hey, Mr. Spreadsheet Man, do you are you planning this out?" And he said, "Yes, I've been planning it out the whole time." And I'm like, but
See?
we're thinking,
yeah,
uh, like when we are doing speaking live together, we haven't done that yet. I'm ad lib, and matter of fact,
yeah.
Robin's seen me. I am totally ad lib. Usually, what I do is I have pictures, PowerPoint pictures only with no words on the slides, and I know what story goes with the picture. So I'm putting up the picture and telling the story. That's what I do. But I don't have it written anywhere. I don't have it practiced other than doing it over and over because I in real life.
Right.
And he does though. He has it practiced and written and everything. So I'm about to drive him bananas. That's but I think there's something to be said for just winging it some. And
I think so. Different people do a different way because my
yeah,
husband is exactly the same way as Jeff is. I mean, he gives
but
these,
I can see how
speeches and stuff like that,
yeah.
and he has to have it all PowerPointed and yeah.
And he said,
Mm.
what when I brought that up to him, because I said, I'm going to drive you crazy because I can't imagine rehearsing a thing. And he said, you're more methodical about it than you're thinking because, yes, I do tell the same story the same way usually. Sometimes it's a little different, but I can see him when we're doing an interview together and I go into a story that he's already heard. I can see his lips move because he knows what I'm going to say.
Oh,
So I must tell it some the same. That's why he
yeah.
made that shirt that said, "This is working for me," because I say that every time I tell the story about the blue hair, the origin story for the book. I say, "This is working for me."
Mm.
And he put that on a shirt. And when we do an interview, I can see him going, this because he knows I'm going to say it. So I guess I'm more, not as ad lib as I'm thinking. it just feels like ad lib because I don't have it actually written and I'm not following
Right.
along, I guess. But anyway, I don't know about you. I've just always been more raw about it. And I think people have liked that. I don't know why. Like Friday, I'm doing a presentation tomorrow for that the badass one. Is ass a swear? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. The badass one. So I have 20 minutes and then they're going to do interview style for 20 minutes. I don't have my 20 figured out yet, and I probably won't right up till when I'm going to do it. So then there's that. But
Yeah, the dominatrix of direct sales. I was like, what? What is this?
you know, it was funny. Jeff booked that to start with. I forget how he found her. He saw her show or something, and right, he didn't realize that's what that meant. And then it said Dom, just Dom, and he
Yeah.
said, "You know what the Dom stands for?" I said, "Yeah, I do." You should have seen his face turn red. It made my whole week. No, it was hilarious. But you know what? She's using that as kind of a like a shock thing. And
Yeah.
she gets a lot of views because of it. And she really isn't talking about anything like that. It's direct sales. She's talking about direct sales, just regular stuff. But her graphic just has her in a corset and a little whip or something. It's not,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. So
Yeah. It was just
it's
cracked me up
works.
when I saw that. I was like, okay, now where is she entering us into?
Really. But I think, yeah, I think it's cool. So tomorrow night, what did they want? I think it was they want my top 3 out of the 7 rules or something. So I was thinking, you can tell me what you think. I was thinking the success rule, because that's the most important one, I think. You can be successful in
Yeah.
anything if enough people know what you do.
Yep.
The one I'm known for, which is, do you know which one that is out of the 7? The naughty rule.
Oh yeah, that makes yeah.
The naughty rule, that's the one I'm known for. And then what was the third? Oh, usually I do the wood stove rule because that's relevant and everybody can relate to that. You have to put
Yeah.
wood in the stove before you get heat out. And of course, you
Yeah.
know the naughty one, it's easier to apologize than to ask permission.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those are the 3. You think those are the good 3
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I think so.
to do tomorrow?
Because you have to, with the wood stove, you have to warm up your audience. So, and we learned many, we learned many years ago that sometimes it takes 3 or 4 times giving the same person the brochure before they order from you because they
Right.
want to make sure you're consistent. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, did you have stuff you wanted us to go over?
Nothing specific. I do want to say that just to speak back to the point of not trying to perfect everything, I do a whole lot better by just going off the cuff as well. So whenever I joined BNI, I took over the education coordinator. So every week I have to talk for about 3 minutes about some aspect of business. And
Awesome.
I do a whole lot better of just coming up with something right then rather than preparing it. And I've also found if I prepare too much, it never actually happens. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll talk myself out of it, or it's not right enough or whatever. So I just
You
kind
were
of,
just on, could you tell us a little bit? You were just on a TV show.
yep. I did a TV show just here locally for my massage business. And that was, it actually came from some of my social media stuff. One of their sales marketing ladies contacted me
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
said, "Hey, I'd love to help you grow your business. Have you ever thought about like actual commercials and TV and stuff?" And of course, here I am, this small massage therapist in Georgia that said, "Nope, never thought about TV, but definitely willing to grow my business." So we met, and that was the end of last year. And I did my first TV show last week, maybe 2 weeks ago now. And I've agreed to do once a month for the rest of the year. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Wow, I love the pictures. So, did they think of that or did you think of that to take still shots of you having the experience so that you could promote it?
that was me. I knew that
Perfect.
the more that I did behind the scenes and said like, hey, look at what I'm doing now, that it would be more, because there's a whole lot of people that I know that would never do this because they're too afraid or they don't like to talk or whatever. And I don't care to talk to anybody, obviously, or get in front of a crowd. So I knew if I did behind the scenes stuff, they would kind of relate to that more than me just being on TV. So I did all of that to kind of
Oh,
reach
that's
anybody I
awesome.
could. Yep.
And I think you're probably way more comfortable at doing it than I am, but I am able to do it because I know I can be successful in anything if enough people know what I do.
That
And I
is
know.
not that is exactly the route
Mhm.
that I was going. I thought, okay, now how am I going to do this? I know I need more people knowing who I am, what I'm doing, etc., because a certain percentage of them are going to want to do business.
That's
So,
awesome.
yep,
Now you're a giant card sender. I
yes,
know that for a fact because you send me a lot of awesome half-naked men cards.
you're welcome.
I love you. Okay, okay. Yeah, I won't talk about how I have them all on the ceiling in my, never mind. Anyway, so are you gonna send like to some of these people that you met during this experience?
Yes. So the lady that I originally met with, she got one like the next week
Oh,
because I
awesome.
feel like anytime I meet with anybody, they're getting a card. Um, and then the lady who actually did the interview with me on TV, I sent her a card, a couple of the producers I connected with.
Fabulous.
And then while I was there, a couple of the people who do the primetime news were there. So I got to meet them. And I thought they're going to definitely know a whole lot of people. So they need to remember me. So they're getting cards too. Yep.
That's fabulous. I do just what you do is I matter of fact I'm behind because I traveled for like 2 months there for a stretch. Now I'm going back and replaying everything that happened to make sure that I caught every interaction
Right.
and trying to recreate and get some of the addresses. So it's actually easier if you do it on the fly
Right.
because now I'm stuck going backwards. But yeah, I try to go through my day to make sure I got it all. But I'm so proud of you that you were doing it naturally.
Well,
That's
thank you.
awesome.
Yep. It was definitely, it's all a learning process. And, there's a steep learning curve to everything. But I feel like if I just keep doing my part, then everything else will show up like it's supposed to. So,
Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I'm so happy to see you doing that TV stuff. That's awesome.
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I haven't done any well, just the local station, more local than that. I did like cable around here, the little local town one. But I have done radio, some radio,
Yeah.
and took pictures and all that stuff. So yay. That always gets some new people. So that is awesome. Well, we only got 6 minutes, so I want to just pop in and do one more espionage. We just did you missed it, Jason, but we did a card for Jeff and Bob Berg because they sang Green Acres on the Zoom yesterday. And Robin was nice enough to add in to put the lyrics, which I hadn't thought of. So that was awesome. But let's just go on to Facebook quick and do a espionage. So we're doing more than one card because I don't like to do this without doing a bunch of cards. Okay, so now we're in there. So let's go over to Facebook quickly and go to the main feed. And who have we got? Oh, there's Shorty. I hate calling him Shorty, by the way. I call him Matt when I see him in person. Yeah, that's I technically could do one from this by doing a screenshot, but I'll wait till he's done and send him one later. I met him when we were out in Salt Lake. Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. This is perfect. Okay, this is Robert Peterson's grandson. So let's do this one. This is awesome. So I just clicked on it, then I'm going to right click, save image as, and save
Mhm.
it. And then this is going to be a quick one because it's an espionage, right? So
Mhm.
did he put the grandson's name? I don't think he did.
It's on his,
I
it's on
think
his,
it's on his, yeah, right there. Yep.
No, that's awesome. Okay, so now we can just go back. This is going to be a quick and easy, rough and dirty, quick and easy, rough and dirty. Here we go. Build your own, upright, and then we're going to do flat card, quick and easy, rough and dirty. Here we go. And then we're going to put the little boy on the front. I met him when I was out in Salt Lake with Robert and Noel. We went out to lunch, and I met the grandson. Downloads. Yay. Look at that. That's so cute. And I'm gonna make it fit nice, and then we'll do the background. Oh no, where's orange? Yeah, that's kind of all right. There we go. And then something really, really easy. Look at that smile. Wow. And then fridge worthy. By the way, did you hear what I did the when I first started putting fridge worthy on the back, I forgot there was a D in it. And I put frig worthy. That is so wrong. That is so right. And I don't know how many I sent out. Bless their hearts, no one said anything to me. And this is my handwriting font right there. My printing font. And then I always usually put a background. Let's do yellow since the one is there. See, look at how that's so cheerful. Look at that. Look at that smile. Wow. And then I'm going to send that to Robert Noel because that's the grandson. Quick and fast and dirty. Here we go. So Robert Peterson. Here we go. Loading, loading, loading. The squirrels are running my internet today. Here we go. Now, this is a good example. I want to send it to the two of them because they're both grandparents together. So if you get to this screen and you want to add the other person, you just click on the pencil and you go up here and you put Ann Noel and then save it down here. Now it will save it in your contact manager though. So when you go to send Robert a card, you're going to have to take Noel back off again when you do that if you want to send him one separate. Okay, but you can just add it there by clicking that pencil. Now send. This one is going to be included because I'm sending it to one person, send immediate. So that's included in my subscription. And then send. Quick and dirty. Rough and fast. No, rough and fast. What?
I'll never mind.
Dirty, whatever we're doing there. So that is awesome. Anybody have anything they're stuck on that we didn't hit today? Oh, good. Okay.
I had a question, but I don't remember what it is now. So I'll have to write it
You
down
can
for
message it
next
to
week.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the things I got coming up, don't forget, are Saturday. If you want, I got 3 free tickets for the Saturdays. I think I don't know if it's a Zoom call, but it's a presentation from SendOutCards. And it's a paid thing. And I got free tickets for 3 people because I'm a certified coach with them. So if you're free on Saturday and want one of them, make sure you message me right away so I can give it to you. And it's first comes, first serve. Tomorrow night at 6, I'm doing a presentation for the Badass Network Marketing Dom. My presentation is 6 Eastern time. It is free to register for that. The link is on my wall. You can click there, register, and it's free to watch it if you watch it live. If you want the replay, then there's a upgrade for a VIP for that. And on the 15th, I think it is, no, on the 5th, it's also on my wall. There's another opportunity like that where you can watch something that I'm presenting live. I think that's a Zoom though. But it's another one of these register situations. So, but watch my personal wall is where I'm putting all of that stuff. I do put it on like the Blue Brigade and Monday Morning Madness. I don't put every single thing. On my personal wall, I put every single thing. So I don't want to get, I've never been in Facebook jail and I'm not interested in participating in that. So I do try to, mix it up. But I try to put everything on my wall so that at least you could go there and find it all if you wanted to. So is that it, everybody? The replays are on my YouTube channel, so I'm going to put this replay up there, and that's youtube.com/Lisa Wilber, and Wilber spelt with an E at the end.
If you stop the recording, Lisa, I do have a question I want to ask you.
Not on the recording? Okay.
Not on the recording.
Okay. Okay, everybody, thank you very much. I will stop the recording and we'll talk to you next week.